Good day, Mama Chetty, especially to my co-masterants. My name is Prashali Gasmaring, and my task for today is to report about effective lecture techniques. Okay, here are the objectives of my reports. First, to identify key techniques that enhance the effectiveness of lectures. Second, to evaluate the impact of these techniques on student engagement and learning outcomes. Next, to provide recommendations for implementing these techniques in various educational insights. Let us know together what is lectures. So lectures are a cornerstone of education, but their effectiveness can vary widely depending on the methods employed by the instructor. This report various techniques that can make lectures more engaging and educationally fruitful, supported by research and practical examples. So, we all know that lecture is one of the effective way in delivering essential information to many, especially in a large group of people, but it depends upon the lecturer, ensuring that everyone gets the same knowledge and information. So, let us know together the definition of lecture. So, what is lecture? As we can read, the lecture is a pedagogical method whereby the teacher formally delivers a carefully planned expository address on some particular topic or problem. Lectures are probably most useful for giving a general introduction to a topic area, delivery of information, give broad overviews of the content, which is then followed by more active individual work from students to practice the material in more depth. Another meaning of or definition of lecture, it is the most effective common method in teaching lower cognitive levels of knowledge and comprehension. The lecture itself does not teach the students to analyze, it merely illustrates the process of the information. So, in other words, when we say lecture, it is a pedagogical method. It refers to the strategies, techniques used by the educators to facilitate learning and teaching, especially if the lecturer or the facilitator conducting seminars, they use different strategies and techniques to easily catch the attention of the audience. And also, kita mga teachers, we use different strategies and techniques during our discussion to easily catch the attention of our students. Okay, I have here a learning pyramid. So, as you can see in the picture, lecture belongs to auditory that has 5%. Reading, audiovisual, and demonstration belongs to visual, and it is passive. Reading has 10%, audiovisual has 20%, demonstration has 30%. And discussion, practice doing, and teach others belongs to kinesthetic. Discussion has 50%, practice doing has 75%, and teach others has 90%. Okay, ways to implement effective lecture techniques. First is incorporate active learning strategies. In this design, activities such as think, pair, or share, group problem solving, and interactive discussion. Use classroom response system to pose questions and gauge understanding in real life. Next is integrate multimedia. So, through multimedia, we use videos, animations, diagrams, and stimulations to illustrate complex concepts. Incorporate slides with visual aids and infographics. Next is organize lecture content clearly. So, it began with outline of the lecture objectives. Use signposting to guide students through the lecture and summarize key points at the end. Next is the frequent assessment and provide feedback. It uses formative assessments such as quick quizzle polls and minute papers. Provide immediate feedback of these assessments and Integrate short quizzes or polls at different points during the lecture. Next is use storytelling and examples. Incorporate case studies, personal anecdotes, and real-life examples related to the lecture materials. Next is encourage questions and discussions. So, during lecture, it allocates specific times for questions. Use open-ended questions to stimulate discussion and create a supportive environment where all students feel comfortable and participating. Next is space the lecture appropriately. Vary the phase of the lecture, incorporate breaks, and monitor student engagement. Next is use analogies and metaphors. To develop analogies and metaphors that relate complex ideas to familiar concepts. It identifies common experiences or objects that can be used to explain difficult concepts. Next is personalize content and make it relevant strategies. Okay, it tailors examples and applications to the interest and future careers of the students. Relate theoretical content to real-world situation implementation. Next is engage in continuous improvement. So, solicit feedback from the students, observe and learn from other effective lectures, and stay updated with the educational research. Regularly seek student input on what works and what doesn't. Attend professional development workshops and incorporate new teaching strategies. By incorporating these strategies and continuously refining them, educators can develop effective lecture techniques that enhance students' engagement, understanding, and retention. So those are about the topic effective lecture techniques. Okay, here is my insight. The exploration of an effective lecture techniques has profoundly deepened my understanding of how to enhance the teaching and learning experience. By integrating active learning, multimedia, clear structure, frequent assessments, storytelling, interactive discussion, effective pacing, analogies, personalization, and continuous improvement, educators can create more engaging and impactful lectures. These techniques not only enhance students' engagement and understanding but also foster for more dynamic and effective learning environment. And these are my references. Before I end my report, allow me to share this quote: "The influence of a good teacher can never be erased." So meaning, the influence of a good teacher is enduring because it goes beyond mere facts and figures. It shapes minds, builds character, and instills a lifelong love of learning. This profound impact cannot be easily erased, but instead, it continues to shape individuals and communities long after students have graduated. Thank you for listening, and Godspeed.